Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So for the Cavaliers, their last game, a loss to Golden State in Oakland. And that does your confidence guys no favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
And really, given how they performed offensively, guys, they just never had a chance.
Yeah, and you can see their frustration growing and growing as they continue to come up empty on their possessions. By the end, they were just happy to watch the clock wind down and move on.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the five down low. Timeout called, the Suns. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Up top, Bledsoe, covered by Irving. Got a piece of it. Clock is at 3. And Bledsoe, here we go. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's James. Phoenix grabs the miss. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnover that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
Now Tucker, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Here's Len. Mozgov with the steal. Smith kicks to James. To the middle. Here's Blunt.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Everybody stop. I mean, just take a minute to admire what we just saw.
The supreme flush. You're right. Beautiful.
Guarantee you we will not see anything better than that tonight. I promise you that.
Now here's James. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Cleveland. Len's shot is off.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Can't connect from short range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Now here's James. Shot is off. And Phoenix the other way now.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Tucker with the ball. Picked up by Love. Tucker with the ball. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points. And as we start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. You look at Cleveland.
And they've cemented their status over the course of this season as one of the truly elite teams in the NBA. They've done everything we've expected of them.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. The bar has been set very high, and they've done it to themselves. Yet, for all the success that they've had, it'll be quickly forgotten if they don't make a deep playoff run.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Teletovic. And there's the pass to Booker. One kicks to Teletovic. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Kevin Love. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to Golden State.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players, Greg, but that night they got up in their own heads, just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
J.R. Smith hits them both. We've played just over a minute here in the first. And Bledsoe, here we go. Booker dishes to Teletovic. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, you know, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, you know, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And the shot is good. Smith's got 5 now.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
And the shot is good.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they're just giving them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
6 to shoot. And the dunk by Land.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Tell you what, fellas, that could give them the energy boost they've been looking for.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 7 points for Smith.
That is a very low percentage shot, Kevin, but it's the result they were looking for at the end of the day.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Thompson. No luck. So Phoenix will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw out.
Booker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Love. Phoenix shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5.
Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the nice penetration, too, and you've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
And you know, Greg, in that blowout loss that you were alluding to, it was the turnovers that really did them in. You can't give possessions away like that and expect to win.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Warren. Phoenix, no good that time either. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Got that one up quick.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Knight into the lane. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard.
And now, your Suns Dancer.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yep, and they've set the tone here early with the hustle they've come out with.
Chandler out there with Warren. Then it's Archie Goodwin. Then there's Buddy. And it's Knight in at the 1 spot. So that's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Irving attacking. Screen by Warren. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. The steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Now here's Chandler. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Irving double team. And there's Love. That's good on the assist by Irving. Love's got his first points in this one.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Mark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch. Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Now, here's Warren. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shot clock at 5. Chandler's shot, good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to stop the bleeding. Things were starting to spiral completely out of control, and I think a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Phoenix making some changes. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bledsoe against Irving. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Love. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. That one a little long. Suns trailed by 4. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Tucker, the pass to Bledsoe. Here's Teletovich. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the dunk by Len.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Smith kicks to Love. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Dishes it to Teletovich. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Williams dishes to LeBron. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Suns have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Warren, good.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Passes it tonight. Right wing. Goodwin passes to Warren. To the inside. Out tonight. Shot clock at 5. The Suns need to get a shot off. Good. Now it's a 6-point Suns lead. Now Cleveland shooting the ball at 42%. And they double up James. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fires from 18. And the jumper is good. James has got his second bucket tonight.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Suns lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going. They're yours. Suns.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. It's been quite a game for Alex Len.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. It's been quite a game for Alex Len.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
On the court for Cleveland, J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Irving at the point. The Suns shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And the technical free throw is good. Knight against Irving. It's Knight with the drive. Here's Goodwin to the middle. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That one on Love.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 4th in scoring, 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
Irving attacking Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so Thompson nails both of them. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Thompson comes with the double team. Chandler kicks to Goodwin. Feeds it to Warren. Jacks up a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And the Suns miss again. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And the dunk by LeBron.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
And the Suns call time. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for the Cavaliers. Phoenix leading by 6. Bledsoe outside. He dishes it to Len. Stolen by Thompson. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. That's good. Irving's got his second bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And Booker kicks it to Tucker. There's the feed to Teletovic. Clock at 4. Here's Len. They get a hand on it. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Dellavedova dishes to Smith. Finished off the break. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Now the dish to Dellavedova. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. For Tristan Thompson comes in and jumper Kevin Love. There for Irving. Smith outside. Out to Shumpert. Pulls up on the wing. And that one's good.
How about this run there in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Cleveland. And, of course, Cleveland tied right now. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Good on the second free throw. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Len kicks to Booker. No good on the 3.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc. He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Dellavedova. Oh, that's blocked. Len passes to Tucker. Here's Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Booker's got 8 points.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Now Booker following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Outside. Good. Now a 4-point Suns lead. 5 seconds left to play in the third. For 3, Smith. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Suns ahead. Up by. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 4. E.J. Tucker is out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then it's Alex Len. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Booker in the 2-guard. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Timeout called. The Suns.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He said we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Suns leading. Now here's Goodwin. Out tonight. Pass to Budding. And Thompson sends it back. Chandler's shot good.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
On the wing, James. Stolen by Warren. Here's Goodwin. Here's Buttinger. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Free throw good. Buttinger. And so Buttinger nails both of them. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. LeBron kicks to Shumpert. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Out tonight. Here's the three. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Irving drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 6 points for Kyrie Irving. And Buttiger kicks to Warren. And he gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 3.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Iman Shumpert. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Chandler with the steal. And stolen by Irving. To the inside. Here's James. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
That's good.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And the Suns call time.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Booker inside, covered by Smith. Here's Teletovic. Kicks it to Tucker. Connects on the 17-footer. For Cleveland, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Booker with it. Now Smith defending. Booker the pass to Lamb. There's the pick. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
On the wing, James. And here's Love for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Land's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Needed those and got them. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. Bledsoe dishes the lane. Good D by Thompson.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Suns are on 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And a dunk by Lamb.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Here's Love. Nails it. A huge shot to tie it up.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Smith for 3. Again, the miss by Smith.
Oh, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, James. Guarded by Tucker. Outside Irving. Off target with his 3. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted it to end, but these fans loved it.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now time to send it over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show. The road trip ends for the Jazz here as they leave for Utah right after the game.
And they're facing a team today, guys, that they match up really well with. They're undefeated against them on the season, and they come into this game feeling pretty good about themselves.
Well, they've got to guard against overconfidence or even being cocky. Once you step away from your game, you're in danger of maybe getting trounced.
The starters for the Utah. It's not possible what we just said. Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Bledsoe with it. And Burks picks him up defensively. Burks with the steal. Inside. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Bledsoe kicks to Len. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
6 to shoot. Shoots. Teletovic misses. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And stolen by Booker. And Teletovic kicks to Booker. Outside for Bledsoe. Fires the 3. Favors with the rebound. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses from the stripe clearly had an impact on that game.
Hayward passes to Ingles, and he gets it to go. Ingles has got his 3rd basket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Gobert dishes to Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Hayward. Lets a floater go. He lays it in.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Burks. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
They wanted it more, Kevin. Simple as that. Looking at their second chance buckets especially, I mean, that's where it really shows up. Second chance points. They didn't play a whole lot of up and back. It was basically a half-court game. I mean, they stayed with each shot, grabbing board, and then they converted the times they missed.
And really, if there's a measurement for effort, and that's always a priority for a coaching staff, really, you can look at second chance points. I mean, they did a terrific job of really just owning that offensive glass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
Jacks up a three. Mack, no luck. Budinger, the pass to Warren. Outside for Bledsoe. Sinks the three-pointer. Bledsoe's got 7 points.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Favors attacking. Mack. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Good one. Dishes to Chandler. That's good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Phoenix shooting their first foul shot of the night. Utah leading to the inside. Stolen by Warren. And there's the pass to Goodwin. He tries for three. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. On its way from Hayward for two. Favors can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bledsoe kicks to Budinger. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Brandon Knight is out there with Booker. Then it's John Lure. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Teletovic in the four-man position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Knight into the lane. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
The numbers since the All-Star break, and here's how Utah ranks league-wide. 11th in blocks, 12th in rebounding, and then the top half of the league in getting high percentage shots as well. Not too shabby.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one misses. So it's Utah now. They've led by as much as 10. Burke, the pass to Lyles. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Here's Tucker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
Now here's Burke. Not a lot of room. Here's Withy. Rebound by the Suns. Outside Knight. And there's the feed to Teletovic. And Booker kicks to Lure. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Take a look at the Jazz. And checking out Phoenix. Tied up with them. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throw good. Lure. Lenz checked in for the Suns. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Utah. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Ronnie Price is checked in for Brandon Knight.
And, you know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And the Suns call time. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. The Jazz also changing it up. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Withy. Hayward comes in for Joe Ingles. And Hood subbed in for Dante Exum. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Suns shooting 43% for the game. Knight for three. Can't get it to go. So Utah will take it the other way. Here's Hayward. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. And it's 6 points for Gordon Hayward.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Launches it. Hayward missing again.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Goodwin. Phoenix no good that time either.
And honestly, not real happy with No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
The shot by Knight no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
Here's Burke. Phoenix able to drain the three. The drive by Gobert. Chandler with the defensive effort. And now here's Goodwin. The fast break chance. And Budinger kicks to Warren. Takes the three. Suns keep it alive. Right wing. Goes back up. Booker pulls it in.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Here's Warren after Gordon Hayward's bucket. Now here's Goodwin. Defended by Hayward. And there's a call on Gordon Hayward. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Phoenix making some changes. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chase Budinger. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Goodwin. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. And Bledsoe, here we go. Gobert with the block. They recover it. And the shot is good. Chandler's got 5. Nato. The dish to Favors.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Unselfish and fancy all at the same time.
Here's Gobert. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both good from the line that time. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. And Bledsoe, here we go. Out to the right wing. Teletovic dishes the land. 1 second left. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Jazz lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Gordon Hayward with another strong contribution so far in this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah. Favors and Gobert, the shot-blocking duo inside. Hayward out there with Alec Burks. And it's Ingles in the 3 spot.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And the first one at the line is good. Lyles checked in for the Jazz. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Wide open look. No luck. Now the Suns take it the other way. Dishes it to Booker. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Bledsoe left side. And the dunk by Land.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Land. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Lures checked in for Mirza Teletovic. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. Knight's checked in for Booker. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. Phoenix calls timeout.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
Phoenix making some changes. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Alex Len. Budinger comes in for John Lure. And Goodwin subbed in for Ronnie Price. The Jazz also changing it up. Booker, he's checked in for Lyles. Hood comes in for Joe Ingles. And Shelvin Max subbed in for Burks. Here's Knight. Derek Favors making his last shot. Warren. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Warren's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Knight. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Goodwin passes to Knight. And Hayward with the block. And they get it back. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Favors with the screen. Out left to the wing. Here's Mack. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Hayward gets it to go.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Now, here is Knight. 5 on the clock. Ripped away. And now running it up the court. Matt pushing it up. Here's Favors. That one off the back iron and out.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
And there's the call on Chandler. That's his first foul. Phoenix making some changes. Lenz checked in for Chandler. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Chase Budinger. And it's Booker in for Archie Goodwin. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
And the Suns making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in.
And now we've got a moment to see how the Jazz are doing ranking-wise, Kevin. 11th in three-point field goal percentage. 14th in blocks.